Welcome back. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do, and at the end of it, like the video if you like it. Helps me keep going and providing more value through these videos. If you're new here, I have a channel where I basically teach guys how to become better individuals, whether that is physically, mentally, spiritually, all of that. And I just keep departing as much value as I can based on my own experiences. Yeah. So welcome once again. This is going to be harsh, and hopefully you take it with a pinch of salt, really understanding what I'm trying to say. So I used to think I was ugly, and if you're someone who's ugly or feels like you're ugly, it's okay to feel that way, because I'm going to change that for you by changing your mindset a little bit today. Okay, so first, my story. I felt I was ugly back in school. Why? Because you can see this right here, you can see this gap. While my entire family said that, Hamza, you're so lucky to have a gap in your teeth, only a few lucky ones have it, I always saw it as something that I was embarrassed about and made me look ugly, and therefore I could never smile like this or like laugh. I always smiled with my mouth shut, and till date I sometimes do it, but I've worked very, very hard on it. And I'll tell you how I went through it and got over it. Yeah, so that was one. Another was my skill complexion. I played a lot of football and sports, so I was tanned all the time and I was super, super dark. Considered that to be ugly. I'm 5'7", good for the average Indian height, but I always thought a taller man was more attractive. And these are things that we all have learned because of the movies or shows that we see, right? So we are accustomed to seeing ads about fairness creams, we see ads about the ideal body, ideal height, and we see all these superstars who are like that, sometimes not even genetically, and they make themselves to look a particular way, and then we look at them and we think, oh gosh, we're ugly. And that really kills our confidence. And there are some of you guys behind the screen today watching me thinking like you're ugly because of whatever your insecurities are. And let me tell you, that's only and only existing in your own head, right? Nobody else considers you to be that way, and I'll prove it to you now. So the reason that is then you feel that way is because what you see and perceive, and therefore when you perceive something to be attractive, anything that's not like that is unattractive according to you, right? Unattractive, sorry. But the reality is, my friend, that nobody notices you as much as you do. Ask yourself, how many times do you go in front of the mirror and see yourself when you're getting ready? That many times, not a single person out there even notices you when you go out. Maybe someone glances once and you're out of their memory for life. Only we in our head think that everybody's only noticing us, and that's one syndrome that everyone goes through actually. So it all comes down to understanding that you aren't attractive on the basis where you look only. You're mostly attractive on the way how you make people feel. And I have experienced this firsthand. So till about 21 years of age, I went through the same problems, insecurities, felt like I was a super ugly dude. But then suddenly I go into college and I go into high school, and I realized that holy shit, like people, like there are girls who are attracted to me, and there are girls who've told me that they're attracted to me. And I started thinking like, how's this happening? And then I realized it's because there are more than my physical body and presence. I have skills, I have a mindset, I have communication skills, I have humor, and when I use all of these together, hell yes, girls are going gaga. And anyone with these skills, girls can go gaga. And you can also hone only on one skill of these and make girls go gaga. Yeah. So I realized like I was a good dancer, so I used that to my power when I went to clubs. I used podcasting to get better at my communication skills. I can hold a social conversation and make people feel great about themselves. Still telling you, I'm not an outro, like a person who's out there like an extrovert telling people or talking to people going out of my way. I'm still a very big introvert, but I can hold a conversation when someone wants to make one with me, if I intend to get someone attracted to me or talk to me, right? And honestly, I use the same mindset to manifest my current girlfriend, and I believe that she's the most gorgeous person I've ever seen. And the first time I saw her, I'm like, she's way out of my league. But after 3 days, she was literally having drinks with me, going out with me, and she had entered my life. So yeah. So it really starts, let's say you think you're ugly and you want to change it. Start by going out and meeting new people, keeping this mindset that I am attractive. You can affirm it if you want in front of the mirror every day. And while you do this and start going out and meet people, simultaneously work on yourself only and only if you feel like these things are going to make you attractive and a better person. For example, for me, having a good body is an attractive quality. For you, if it's not, you don't need to do that. For you, whatever you think makes you more attractive, you can work on that, right? Because what's the sense we have one life, right? What's the sense if we sit here and our entire life are the same person? Then when we go up, God is like, you've not done anything to make yourself better in this whatever journeys, 80 years of journey that you spent, right? Taking into consideration now we have shorter lifespans, right? So what are you doing on a day-to-day basis to get better? And those things are going to make you attractive. Are you honing on a particular skill? Are you learning a dance? Are you getting better? What are you doing? So really learn what is it that you want to. I see so many guys going and learning like bachata and salsa today. Like what are they doing? They're doing that to pull the chicks. They're not interested in it, but they know that that's going to make them more attractive, right? So they are going and doing it, and as simple as that, you do the same. As I said before, people that are there, they observe you and they notice you, yeah, but they don't give a shit about you until you go and talk to them and they really like sort of make you your friend or your boyfriend or your husband. Then it becomes important, and that's when you truly actually start working. But before that, like, people are just noticing you and you're out of their memory forever. And for you to keep a lasting impression, you need to be confident enough to know that this is the game and this is the skill that you need to follow, right? So I'll tell you something about a very recent experience. I went for this Tantra festival. I don't know if you know Tantra, but Tantra is where like masculine and feminine energies are at play with each other, and it's truly the way to understand how to truly love and be loved, is how I see it, and very different from all the sex and stuff that the internet teaches. And you'll only know that when you truly go for a Tantra festival. So I went there, must be the youngest dude out there, and way older people, different age, sizes, genders, religions, right? All kinds of people. And I received love from everyone and whoever I spoke to, because everyone comes from that mindset that you are beautiful in every way that you are, right? And that didn't leave the fact, because most of the dudes over there were really good and jacked, especially the Westerners rather than the Asians, because the Asians don't, I feel like this is something that we don't usually talk about, but yeah. So everyone's working on themselves. Someone's working on yoga, someone's working on their fitness, someone's working on calisthenics, something or the other, right? And irrespective of all of that, people loved you and wanted to know about your story. And you also want to be around those kind of people. Come back to my point. Working on yourself, right, is important. But when you remove the thing from your head that you're being judged only on the basis you're looking or the way you look, you're always going to falter and sort of lose out on things. So yes, I would say, number one, start focusing on things that'll make you better. Reading, writing, journaling, whatever that is. Fitness, talking to people, really getting better at the game of socializing. Like, talk to guys first and then start making your shots at women, and do it in a very non-creepy way. Learning that is a whole different episode and a series, and other coaches who you can go to. I don't like to teach that quite a bit because I feel like everyone has a different style. But yes, if you come on your one-on-one coaching, which I offer with me, and you want to work on yourself and your masculinity, the way you dress and everything of that sort, that's something you can take. Book a discovery call from the link below. It's available. So that's there for you. You can do that. Yeah. And mindset is everything. Please try to understand that you're just ugly in your head. Nobody perceives you to be ugly, and if they do perceive you to be ugly, somewhere internally or physically, these people are super ugly themselves, and they have insecurities that they're projecting on you, and you shouldn't be sort of caring much about it. Yeah. I've worked really, really hard to work on myself, and therefore I find myself have the liberty to say it. And if tomorrow someone calls me out for it, I'm ready to answer that you should go your way, let me go mine, and let me say the things that I want to, let me work on the things that I want to. And I want all of you who are listening to please pick this individual approach to life. You're living your own life, you want to understand what you want to do, and then you want to take action on that. Stop living for other people. And the day you change this mindset, trust me, I can write it down and give it to you right now on a sheet of paper and show it to you. The day you really manifest and understand and work towards getting better, you'll attract the best girls, the best money opportunities, the best people in your life, and you'll be loved by everyone, including your parents, and their love is the one that is the most important. Yeah. All the best. Want to build your school community? Link is below. You can book a free discovery call, as I said, with the link below. Free ebooks as well with the link below. Whatever you want to pick, everything's absolutely free. Go ahead, check it out, and I will see you in the next video. Trust the process, and Godspeed.